Yo, what's going on, guys? Evan Tanaka here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to collect cards fast and easy in NBA 2K22 Myteam. If you guys don't know what the collector level is, basically, there's cards you can obtain up to 4,000 cards to earn this Dark Matter Dirk Nowitzki. He is the final, I guess you could say, reward for the collector level, but all these good rewards that we will be talking about in this video and showing you guys the fastest way to earn cards and the cheapest way possible to help you guys out, work your way through the collector level. If you guys are new here, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe down below. I post 2 to 3 Myteam videos every single day and give you guys some of the best no money spent content, tips, and tricks on the platform. The first thing we are going to be talking about is the rewards you can earn from the collector level, and then we will talk about how to earn these cards as fast as possible and as cheap as possible. So the first thing you get is auction house and 150 MT. We're basically just going to go to the more important stuff. You get some tokens, you get some MT along the way, all really cool stuff. You get amethyst player option pack, cool stuff, some other blue camel balls, ruby chanting fry, all this stuff doesn't really matter. The first real thing that you get that's really cool is this diamond boost plus shoe, really nice stuff there. And then at 850 you get 25 KMT. I feel like that's pretty good, even it's 850 cards. And then the really good first thing you get is going to be this Hall of Fame badge option pack. Basically all 5 of these Hall of Fame badges are really good. I'm pretty sure it was like limitless spot up, clamps, quick first step, and another pretty good ones in there. So honestly, really good stuff here. And then 950 is 60 tokens, and that is the farthest I've got. I'm not really going for collector level, but the next award is going to be Slick Watts. You get a diamond contract pack, you get diamond Danny Manning, 35 KMT, diamond Daryl Dawkins, who can be upgraded to a pink diamond. Now this is where it gets really crazy what they did. 18 cards in the Chuck Taylor X Concepts PE pack, so a bunch of diamond shoes, and I'm assuming a bunch of diamond shoe boosts. There's pink diamond Rondo, there's 18 more packs but for Curry 4s. You get some Myteam uniform packs, you get pink diamond Allen Houston, you get 23 cards in the Adidas Superstars pack, you get 175 tokens, real nice stuff there. Pink diamond Gerald Wallace, you get Kobe 5S pack, 23 cards in there. You get pink diamond Bernard King, 75,000 MT, so you earn a lot of MT and a lot of tokens as well. Pink diamond Kevin McHale, 250 tokens. Pink diamond Alonzo Mourning, you get 50 cards in this Air Jordan 1 Travis pack. So again, we don't know exactly what are in these. I don't think. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are just gonna be shoe boosts and shoes and all that type of stuff, but really cool stuff here. We get Galaxy Opal Andre Iguodala, and I'm pretty sure the farthest you can go right now is Alonzo Mourning. I think somebody is just about to earn this. I think they're about like 80 cards away, but I think the farthest you can get right now is to this Alonzo Mourning. But you get Iguodala, like we said, another 100 KMT, 10 diamond contracts and Hoff badges. We don't really know necessarily, is it going to be 5 Hall of Fame badges, 5 diamond contracts, but it says you get 10 cards, diamond contracts, and Hall of Fame badges. That's all we know, but seems to be a really cool pack there. We get a mystery player. Now I feel like if it's a mystery player and it's for collecting 2,800 cards, it's not just going to be like a random player in the game. It's got to be like a top tier card. Not a top tier card, but it's got to be like an opal at the time, right? Because 2,800 cards, that's not going to be available until like opals and dark matters are out. So it's got to give you something good card. It can't just be like an emerald card. I doubt they would do that. 500 tokens, dark matter Gary Payton, 100 of these diamond shoe and boost refill pack. That's going to be absolutely insane later on in the year. 150 KMT, another mystery player, 750 tokens. You get another mystery player, Dark Matter Clyde Drexler, 250 KMT, and then ending off with that Dark Matter Dirk Nowitzki, who is the end reward for these level 4, or not for level 40, for the collector level. So that is the collector level, and once you complete all of that, so once you earn 4,000 cards, you're going to get 80 Hall of Fame badges. That is absolutely insane. Probably the best reward in the collector level is 80 Hall of Fame badges. So first way we are going to talk about making, not making MT, you're making cards. First way to collect cards really fast and really easy is going to be between city floors, city uniforms, and some of these jerseys that I will be talking about a little bit later. But the first thing I want to talk about is city floors. So to do this, basically you have to go through within each 8-team NBA teams, not all of them, but 18 of the NBA teams, and you have to do like a cool stuff they did. So Dominique's franchise record is 57 points. You have to take a Hawks player and score 57 points with them in any sort of game, and you get this city floor. For the Nets, it's 57 as well, but with the Nets player. For the Hornets, it's Kemba. It's 60 points with the Hornets player. For the Cavs, it's 57 as well. You look at Dirk, it's 53 with the Mavericks, it's 73 points with the Nuggets player, it's 57 points with the Pistons player. You guys kind of get the point. 100 points with Wilt, that's actually crazy. But yeah, basically go through and you guys, so these are 18 cards added to your collection right here. Maybe some stuff that people don't know about, and honestly not that hard to do. And city uniforms, basically to understand the concept, to earn the Hawks one, you need to take 3 Hawks players and win 1 Triple Threat Online game. So basically you have to win 30 Triple Threat Online games, and in each game using 3 cards from a different team. So Spurs, Kings, Trailblazers, Suns, each of those games you have to use 3 Suns players. You win that, you get that Suns City uniform pack, then you move on to the Trailblazers, for example. It doesn't have to be in order, but for example, if you're doing it in order, then you'd win a Triple Threat Online game using 3 of Trailblazers players, etc, etc, etc. That's another 30 cards right there. Next thing we are going to talk about is the Southwest Division jerseys that we're going to come over to our collection. So if you come over to your collection, you look at rewards and you look at the associate, the icon, and the statement uniforms. Basically, it is 30 cards per jersey type. So that's 30 cards, 30 cards here, and then another 30 cards here. So in total, that's going to net yourself 90 cards added towards a card collector, as well as 120 tokens. As you guys can see, you get 20 tokens per 15 jerseys. So in total, that is going to be 120 tokens added to your token total as well. So it's a really nice stuff to do if you're going for a card collector, or you just want some tokens as well. So that's a great way to make some tokens, as well as earn a lot of cards. Another way is these arena awards, which you do get from Domination. Domination is honestly a really good way for card collection. So to get those, arenas and all that stuff will be in these type of packs. The Spurs balls pack. No, sorry, that's another way. We'll talk about that in a second, but I'm pretty sure it's from some sort of Domination. I'm pretty sure it's in here. I'm not sure exactly where those arenas come from, but they definitely come from somewhere in Domination. I'm 95% sure. We look back at rewards. Again, these logo rewards. I'm pretty sure, yeah, these come from somewhere. I'm pretty sure you get these from playing Domination. I would assume so, right? Oh, no, wait. I think that's actually, hold on. As we get it, it's 3 a.m. right now. I think actually it may be from here, right? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, so hold on. So also doing these Southwest divisions, and as you guys can see, I have completed them. Their lifetime, right? So as you guys can see, like for the Atlantic division, to get the arena. Oh, okay, hold on. So not Domination. So for this stuff, this is a great way. This kind of menu is where you kind of want to be to collect cards to start off. So basically, you can earn the 76ers arena. So basically, you're gonna earn the 76ers logo. You're gonna be able to earn their associate uniform, their icon uniform, their statement uniform, and their arena, and then their core court. All of that's going to add towards your card collector. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards added per team. So 6 times 30, whatever that is pretty much how many cards you're going to be able to add to your collection just doing those challenges right there. Yeah, we go back to rewards, because then the next thing we are going to look at is going to be the core floors. Yeah, right here. Okay, yeah. Wait, can you buy these? These aren't buyable. No, so that's how you get them, because yeah, I didn't do the Pelicans. So yeah, that's another way to make 6 times 30. A good amount of cards there. These ball rewards is what I was about to talk about. That is from all-time Domination. If you come to Domination and you look at these packs, it says Spurs ball, then it says Hornets or Rockets ball, then you see Pelicans ball. That translate over to here. That is where these come from, is from all-time Domination. Where these come from is just basically from the ball section we will talk about over here. So as you guys can see, I have all the bronze balls, so I just lock them in for the bronze basketball award. We have all the silver balls, we lock that in. We have all the gold balls, so we lock that in as well. And then basically there's a whole set you can earn these fireball. We're not going to talk about that, but if you want to go pick up these ornament balls, that could be not a bad way to earn card collector as well. Don't know why my team's taking a while to load. But yeah, these ornament balls are not a bad way as well. They're decently cheap, but maybe not the best way, but they are decently cheap. The next way we are going to be talking about has to do with the miscellaneous collection section, being coaches, historic arenas, playbooks, and historic logos. As you guys can see, there's 72 playbooks, there's 37 historic logos, there's a lot of historic arenas, and there's a bunch of coaches. Let's talk about coaches. So first of all, you should be able to buy some of these cheap coaches. For example, right, gold coach Billy Donovan, $250, and maybe even some of these coaches are decently cheap. You guys can scroll through the coaches and buy which ones, but all the bronzes and silvers should be relatively cheap, right? Like $950 is very cheap for an emerald card. But if you guys see here, this is another great way from Domination. These coaches come from the NBA 75 Dom, and these all count towards your card collection. So if you come over to NBA 75 Dom and you look at each game you play, you get Rajon Rondo for the Celtics, you get LeBron for the Cavs, you get Kevin Durant for the Thunder. You guys kind of get the point. You get Yao Ming, and these are all coach cards that come over here, and these all count towards card collection. So again, that's another great way to earn a bunch of cards, is playing domination. I'm telling you guys, domination is a great way to collect a bunch of cards, but just letting you guys know that. Historic arenas you can end up buying, and most of them are pretty cheap, as you guys can see. Again, I'm not too big into card collecting, but all the ones I have means they're pretty much cheap. Like, I wouldn't buy them unless they were decently cheap. So yeah, these ones are like all super cheap. So definitely come down to miscellaneous collections and go through the historic arenas. You should be able to buy like all the playbooks. They're all 250 MT, really cheap. So you can buy all the playbooks. Right, that's another 72 cards, and you could buy all the historic logos, all very cheap as well. That's another 37. So just from this screen alone, you're gonna be able to earn about 200 cards just from this screen alone, not including the basketballs and not including the historic core floors that you can also buy as well. These are a bit more expensive, but you could go through and you could buy the cheaper ones of these. So honestly, guys, the ways we talked about in this video are easily the fastest way to collect cards. The only last way to collect cards really is going to be, I'm going to talk quickly about stuff that doesn't go to card collection that people might not think about. So shoes don't count to card collection, so don't get confused. Don't be buying shoes. These do not count to your card collection. Uniforms do, but they are very expensive. Jerseys have been expensive the whole year. I'm not really sure why, but I mean, you could go through and maybe find some cheaper ones, but they are pretty expensive. But the only other way really to get good card collection is by buying, you know, some base set cards and buying some Series 1. So what I did is, it's kind of hard to explain because I already have a bunch of the really cheaper ones bought. But what you basically do is, let's say I want to start with the base set, right? So not the Series 1, but the base set. Just got to find it in the theme here. So Myteam base set, right? So it's these cards that came out at the start of the year. And what you're going to do is, like, when you first do it and you don't have any of these cards bought, what you're going to do is you're going to go to like 800, right? But what you're going to do is you're going to turn on enabled, so you only buy cards you don't have. For example, so let's see, 700, right? So this is what I would do. What I would do is I would come down here. There's none for 600. Is there any for 650? Because I know there were some for 700, right? For example, there's a Kawhi Leonard. We'll buy Kawhi for 650, and we'll buy Larry Bird for 650. So now we got Kawhi, we got Larry Bird. That's two new cards added, really cheap. Or search again, 650. But if we want to go a little bit more expensive, now we can go 700, right? Now we can buy KG. Now we can buy Moses Malone, right? Now we can buy Gary Payton, right? So as you guys can see, what I'm doing is I'm going through and just buying all these cheap cards, and these are honestly really cheap. And this is a great way to add your card collection, is come through and basically just clean out all of these really cheap base set cards. And I'm going to do that because I want to collect some cards on this account. So yeah, like I was saying, just come through, you know, put that filter on properly, put it to whatever you want the cheapest to be, and make sure to turn on enabled so you know the cards that you've already bought. And as you guys can see, we're buying a bunch of cards that we didn't already have, and even just showing you guys right here, we're able to earn ourselves so many cards that we didn't have before this video. Very cheap. So this is a great way to do that. I'd recommend everybody go do. This is probably one of the, it's more of the expensive ways, but it's probably the way that's going to earn you the most amount of cards in the long run, because there's only so many jerseys and so many logos and so many playbooks you can buy, but there's so many players to be bought. So for example, now let's say I bought every card from the 700. What I'm going to do is now, okay, let me just go redeem all of the cards real quick. So what you're going to do is you would buy all those cards for 700, right? We got a lot of cards there, right? All really cool stuff. What we're going to do is you add them all to your collection, so then when you do the enable tab again, it actually enables them, so you don't end up buying the same players over and over again, because that's something you definitely do not want to do. You don't want to keep yeah, like I did there. I bought 2 Moses Malones, all this quick sell, whatever. We lost some MT there, so yeah, that's something you don't want to do, but I don't really care. And we got Billy Donovan. So there we just added a lot of cards. Did we just get the Slick Watts? Yeah, we just got Amethyst Slick Watts. You guys are literally seeing in this video that I just went up a card collection from doing some of these methods that I'm showing you guys. So then what you would do for that method is you would come back to theme and you would put back on the base set. And again, you can do this for the Series 1, which we'll talk about in a second. But instead of just doing disabled, and then you guys see if there's that yellow tick, it means you already have the cards. Instead of scrolling like this and trying to find a card you don't have, could take a while, right? As you can see, I'm scrolling. I can't even find a card, right? But what I can do is I put enabled on. Okay, so there's none for 700. So now I gotta go 750. Is ready for 750, and here we go. There's two new players here, 750, right? And then what I would do is go 800. Okay, so who can I buy for 800? Okay, Tim Duncan. We're okay with buying that. And then there we go, right? We added another 3 cards to the collection. So that's what you can do with the base sets, and you can do the exact same thing with Series 1. So that's what we'll go do right now. So what we'll do is we'll search for the Series 1, and we'll put enabled on, and let's do 700. none for 700. I have a lot of the cheaper ones for the series 1, so that's probably why nothing's going to pop up, but you guys should be able to buy a bunch of these cheaper ones for 700. Yeah, like look, but if I turn this on to disabled, you're going to be able to see a good amount of cards pop up. Yeah, like, look how many cards are. These are super cheap. I just have all the cheap ones. There's probably even some for, there's probably a lot for 700, right? Yeah, like these go for like 650, 600, and 700 at the lowest, right? Like that's like, you can find all these cards, but I just already have them all bought. So yeah, you guys can go through and buy all of these cards. Again, do the same thing between the base set and the series 1s, and that is basically how, if you look at series 1, I mean, I don't have the most. I'm not saying I have like all the cards in the game. I'm just saying I have a lot of the cheaper cards, as you guys can see. You know, we went through, bought some bunch of cards. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all my methods to collecting cards as fast as possible and as easy as possible. I think it's a great method. It's something you guys should look into, starting to collect cards. You can earn yourself some pretty cool rewards, and it is very fun to do. So I hope you guys did enjoy and learn something from this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.